If you get knee pain, especially when you're descending stairs or walking down hills, this heel touch down is a great drill. You're going to start standing on your left leg. You can be elevated on a plate, a book, a step, anything that you have, or you can try it on the floor. You're going to put the right leg out in front of you and slowly bend the left knee as your hips move slightly back until you can touch the floor gently and then come back up with control. If you struggle with balance, you can hold on to something. The focus is technique and position rather than trying to go to your extremes. We also want to make sure you're not twisting the hips as you go down or letting the knee come in or out, because again, we're trying to teach our body to get these good positions rather than wobbling all over the place just to hit reps. Your focus is great movement. We're teaching awareness of the knee position, getting the knees and the hips to work together. In this movement, we are loading both the knee and the hip, but we can target one or the other. If you hinge more as you go down, it gets more of the hip and the glute and the hamstring, or if you bend more from the knee as you go down, it targets much more of the knee and the quad. So it depends what you want to work on, but you can work on either, both, mix it up. The great thing about this movement is it's unilateral, so one leg can't hide behind the other. You'll both discover and work on imbalances. And finally, it shouldn't actually feel super hard. So as I said earlier, hold on to something if you need to for balance, stability, or twisting. You want it to feel challenging, but more because you're trying to control a movement rather than you're really, really shaking just to get it done. We can actually make this harder by increasing the height that you're stood on, which means increasing the range of motion. And we can also change the angle in which we're stepping down. So you can do lateral step downs, just to the side. You could do steps down behind you, where you're touching your heel down behind you, or any angle in between. And again, you can add the height to make it harder, or to make it easier, we reduce the height completely. You can just be on the floor and just getting that nice movement, nice control through your knee. Once you've started to build this awareness and the confidence for your knee to be tracking nice and straight, your hips and your knees working together, this will carry over into all lower body training like weightlifting or running. For heel touchdowns, we focus on high rep sets to build endurance. So do 2 to 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps to really build those good movement patterns into your knees, hips, legs, and ankles. Use them in your warm-ups or as supersets between exercises, and you'll build strength in your knees, hips, ankles in no time.